Let's talk about the structure and crochet sequence of this hat. The hat consists of two parts, the main part and the decorations. The main part is divided into Section 1, Section 2, Section 3, and the edging. Start with a foundation chain, crochet Section 1 upwards in rows. Then join the beginning and ending, continue crocheting Section 2 upwards. Section 2 is worked in rounds. Then return and pick up the stitches on the other side to crochet Section 3, which is also worked in rows. Finally, add the edging. Except for the last round of Section 2, all other sections, whether worked in rows or rounds, require working back and forth. That means turning the work after each row. Once the main part is completed, make the decorations. The decorations consist of two parts, loops and braids. Make them separately first, then assemble, and attach them to the main part. I'll demonstrate all of these later, and I'll also highlight other important points when we get to them. You can watch my demonstration first before starting your own. Let's start crocheting Section 1 of the main part. Begin with a foundation chain. First, make a slip knot. Pinch it. Yarn over and pull through. Now the slip knot is ready. Then crochet chain stitches. Yarn over. Pull through the loop, that's one chain stitch. Keep making chains. Continue crocheting chain stitches like this. Crochet until you reach the stitch count shown on the chart. After crocheting the required number of chain stitches, the casting on is complete. This is the long foundation chain. Now we'll crochet the first row. Crochet 2 more chains as the turning chain for the first row. These 2 chains do not count as a stitch. For every subsequent row or round, the turning chain for double crochet will always be 2 chains, and they never count as a stitch. I won't repeat this again. After completing the 2 turning chains, crochet the first double crochet. First, yarn over, then insert the hook into the 3rd chain from the hook, excluding these 2 turning chains. Move down further, the 3rd one. Chain stitch, pick up its top loop. A chain stitch has a V shape, and the top part. This top part is its top loop. Insert the hook into the top loop. Pull the yarn through. Then yarn over. Draw through the first 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over again, and draw through the remaining 2 loops. That's 1 double crochet. Next, work into the top loop of the adjacent chain stitch. Continue making double crochets. Yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops. Yarn over again, and draw through the remaining 2 loops. The first row is worked by making double crochets into the top loop of each chain stitch in the foundation chain, one by one. Continue crocheting all the way through the entire foundation chain. Crochet to the last stitch here. All the way to the end, the last stitch is worked into the top loop of the first chain stitch of the foundation chain. Okay, the first row is completed. Then we proceed to crochet the second row. Make 1 chain stitch as the beginning chain. Turn the work piece. Make a single crochet into the stitch of the last double crochet, which is the first stitch of this row. Thread it through the stitch. Pull the yarn through. Then yarn over. Draw through both loops, that's one single crochet. Next, into the stitch of the adjacent double crochet. Continue making single crochets. The pattern for this row is to work one single crochet into each stitch of the previous row's double crochets all the way across. Work across the row, because in the first row, the 2-chain turning chain does not count as a stitch, so the last stitch of this row is worked into the first double crochet stitch of the first row. Ignore the turning chain that does not count as a stitch. This is the stitch of the double crochet. After completing this row, the total number of stitches will match the starting chain count. This is section 1, second row. After finishing, the fabric piece may curl slightly, but it will be fine once section 1 is completed, and we move to section 2 in rounds. Now we'll work the third row. Make 2 chain stitches as the beginning chain. Turn the work piece. Now, on the first single crochet stitch, make 1 double crochet. Then, skip 1 stitch. On the next stitch, make 1 double crochet. On the adjacent stitch next to it, make another double crochet. Next, skip this row of single crochets. On the first row, make 1 front post double crochet on the second double crochet. Yarn over. Then skip the single crochet. This is the first stitch, second double crochet. Starting from the second double crochet, insert the hook from the right side. Then the left side. Pick up the entire double crochet without inserting into its stitch, just from this double crochet. The entire double crochet, right side. Thread through. Then come out on the left side. Pick up the whole thing. For front post double crochet, yarn over first. Then insert from the right side. Come out on the left side. Yarn over again. Pull the yarn through. You need to slightly enlarge the loop. How much should you stretch it? As you can see, when we yarn over now, the previously completed double crochet is folded over. Then we pull outward. The folded double crochet then unfolds. Keep pulling until the entire loop on the hook is fully stretched out. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. Yarn over again, and pull through the remaining 2 loops. That's how you complete 1 front post double crochet. Skip 4 stitches below. Make another front post double crochet on the 5th double crochet from this side. Yarn over. Skip 4 stitches. Then on the 5th double crochet from this side. Insert the hook from the right side, come out on the left side, pick up the entire double crochet and yarn over. Pull the yarn through. At this point, it's also folded over, and the amount we pull out should fully unfold the folded part here. Complete this front post double crochet by yarn over. Yarn over through the first 2 loops, then through the next 2 loops. Okay, another front post double crochet is completed. Next, we go back to the wrong side. Earlier we made 2 double crochets, and on the adjacent stitches, make 1 double crochet each. Yarn over. Then to the wrong side. Pass through the stitch. Make a double crochet. So this crossing front post stitch pattern is completed. Then skip 1 stitch below here. Make another double crochet. So this front post stitch pattern is completed. Then we can see, because earlier these front post double crochets were enlarged, so now we can see this row is also flat. Just reach this level is enough. Now let's look at the crocheting pattern for this row. It's 1 double crochet. Then skip 1 stitch. Make 2 double crochets in a row. Then return. Work a front post double crochet, FPDC, on the double crochet below the skipped stitches, then skip 4 stitches below. Make another elongated front post double crochet. Then go back to the wrong side and continue with 2 double crochets, then skip 1 stitch. This makes a 7-stitch sequence. Then work 1 double crochet to start the next sequence. I'll demonstrate another group. The first double crochet of the second sequence is already completed. Then skip 1 stitch. Work 2 double crochets in a row. Next, on the double crochet below the skipped stitch, work an elongated front post double crochet on the double crochet. If you feel confused here, look at the side. This front post double crochet, skip 1 stitch, right on this stitch. Work the front post double crochet for this sequence. Insert from the right side, come out on the left side. Bring the yarn over and elongate the loop. This side is fully unfolded. Complete this front post double crochet. Skip 4 stitches. Work an elongated front post double crochet on the 5th stitch. Insert from the right side, come out on the left side. Then elongate the loop. This side is also fully unfolded. Work this front post double crochet again. Okay, after finishing, connect to the side. After these 2 double crochets, work 1 double crochet in each of the next 2 adjacent stitches. Then, check by picking up to see if it's mostly level. If it's okay, continue with the next sequence. Skip 1 stitch, 1 double crochet. Start another pattern, repeat like this. Follow this pattern to finish the row. After completing the last front post double crochet motif, skip 1 stitch according to the pattern, then work the last stitch into the first single crochet stitch of the previous row. Then this row is finished. Now let's look at the points to pay attention to in this row. Here, since the pattern uses front post double crochets, remember to slightly elongate when working the front post stitches. Elongate it just like I demonstrated earlier, because if not, it might pull inwards here. Of course, don't elongate too much, as pulling it too long would cause bunching and look messy. Overall, aim for a flat and neat fabric piece. During crocheting, you might notice something like this. While working, it looks flat, but after finishing, it slightly dips downward. Did I pull too tight? Slight dipping is normal since it's a front post stitch, which naturally leans forward due to its stitch technique. As long as it's flat when pressed down, it's fine. The next row of single crochets will fix it. However, if it dips too much, consider whether you pulled too tight. These are the key points to remember for this row. Now we've completed this row. Last stitch. Now move on to the next row. The next row is still single crochets. Chain 1 as beginning chain, turn the work piece. Then on the previous row, whether double crochets or front post double crochets, work into each stitch in sequence. Work single crochets across the row. After completing a row of single crochets, the last stitch is also worked into the first double crochet stitch of the previous row. Ignore the 2 turning chains beside it. This is the 4th row. You can see any slight unevenness before completing this row of single crochets has now become flat. Now we'll proceed to crochet the 5th row. Chain 2 as beginning chain, turn the work piece. First work 1 double crochet into the first stitch. Then begin the front post double crochet pattern. Skip 1 stitch. Work 2 double crochets. Then work 1 front post double crochet. This FPDC is worked into the right side of the previous pattern. Wrap the yarn around the rightmost double crochet of those 3 stitches. Then from this double crochet, insert from the right side. Come out on the left side, pick it up. Work an elongated front post double crochet. Then the next front post double crochet is worked into the leftmost double crochet of this pattern. Yarn over, then from this double crochet, insert from the right side, come out on the left. Pull the yarn through. Then the same again. Behind this, Work 1 double crochet into each of the next 2 adjacent stitches after these 2 double crochets. Skip 1 stitch. Start the next sequence with 1 double crochet. Pay attention to keep it flat and neat here. Skip 1 stitch. Two double crochets. Then the previous front post stitch pattern. On the rightmost side. On this double crochet, work an elongated front post double crochet. Then on the leftmost one, work the next front post double crochet on this stitch. Then on the wrong side, work 2 double crochets. Skip 1 stitch, start the next sequence with 1 double crochet, and follow this pattern to complete this row. After completing the last pattern group of this row, same as before, skip 1 stitch according to the pattern, then work the last double crochet into the first single crochet stitch of the previous row. Okay, this is the 5th row. Then, chain 1 as the beginning chain, turn the workpiece. Next, start the 6th row. The crocheting method for the 6th row is the same as the 4th row. On the 5th row, work 1 single crochet into each stitch, whether it's a double crochet or front post double crochet stitch, all the way down. Work a row of single crochets, and the last stitch is the same, work it into the first double crochet stitch of the previous row. Okay, this completes the 6th row, then let's take a look. This is the first 6 rows that have been crocheted. You can already see the pattern texture. Now let's look at the sample. Starting from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these are the first 6 rows we just completed. Here. Then we can see that the crocheting method for the 7th row is exactly the same as the 5th row, and the 8th row's method is exactly the same as the 6th row. So we consider these 2 rows, the 5th and 6th rows, as one pattern repeat, and then repeat this group 4 more times, 1, 2, 3, 4, making a total of 5 repetitions of this 2-row pattern. Continue crocheting all the way down to the 14th row. I've already explained the crocheting method in detail, so I won't repeat the demonstration. Please refer to the chart. Crochet to the 14th row. Complete the last single crochet of the 14th row, chain 2 as the turning chain, turn the workpiece, and start the 15th row. First, work into the stitch of the first single crochet, make a double crochet, then the adjacent stitch. Also make a double crochet. For the 15th row, work a double crochet into each stitch of the 14th row, corresponding one by one, creating a row of double crochets. Complete the last double crochet, chain 1 as the turning chain, turn the workpiece to crochet the 16th row, which is the same as the 14th row, work single crochets into each stitch of the previous row, corresponding one by one, creating a row of single crochets. Now let's take a look at the sample. This row is the 15th row we just completed, and the 16th row is the same as the 14th row, working single crochets. The 17th row is the same as the 15th row, working double crochets corresponding one by one. Then the 18th row is another row of single crochets. This method is simple, so I won't repeat the demonstration. Everyone please refer to the chart and crochet up to the 18th row. For the 18th row, after completing it, chain 2 as the turning chain, and turn the workpiece. Now crochet the 19th row. First, work 1 2 3 4 double crochets in sequence. Then work a front post double crochet pattern. Skip 1 stitch. On the adjacent stitch, work 2 single crochets in a row. Work 2 double crochets. Then, the next row of double crochets, 1 2 3 4. Pick up the 5th double crochet, and work an elongated front post double crochet. Then skip 1 2 3 4 on this side. 5th. Work another front post double crochet. Then go back to its wrong side, connect to the 2 adjacent ones we just did. Work a double crochet. Then skip 1 stitch. Work a double crochet. Then continue. Work 2 more double crochets. The next stitch involves a new stitch technique. Here work a half double crochet with a 5-stitch bobble variation. First yarn over, then on this stitch. Pull through. Bring the yarn over. This is an incomplete half double crochet. We need to make 5 of these incomplete half double crochets. This is the first one, still working on the same stitch. Second one. Third one. Fourth one. Fifth one. After completing 5 incomplete half double crochets, yarn over and pull through all the loops, leaving only the last loop. Now there are 2 loops left on the hook, yarn over and pull through both of them. This is 1 half double crochet followed by a 5-stitch bobble stitch variation. After completing this bobble stitch, work 3 double crochets evenly into the next stitches. Then make a front post double crochet pattern. Skip 1 stitch. Work 2 double crochets in a row. Then underneath the skipped stitch, Pick up the double crochet from this row to make a front post double crochet. If you have trouble finding this stitch underneath, count over 7 stitches from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 8th stitch is where you should make the front post double crochet. One, 2, 3, 4. Pick the 5th stitch on this side to make the next front post double crochet. Then continue with the following steps. Work double crochets. Skip 1 stitch. First work 3 double crochets. Then make another half double crochet followed by a 5-stitch bobble stitch variation. Let me demonstrate again. In the same stitch, first make 5 incomplete half double crochets, yarn over. Pull the yarn through the stitch to bring it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then yarn over and pull through all the loops on the hook except the last one. Yarn over again, and pull through the remaining 2 loops. This completes another bobble stitch. Next, work 3 double crochets. Continue to the next front post double crochet pattern. Now let's look at the pattern for this row. It starts with 4 double crochets, and we begin observing from the front post double crochet pattern. Here, 6 stitches form a front post double crochet pattern. After completing this pattern, work 3 double crochets, then 1 half double crochet, followed by 5 variations of bobble stitches, and another 3 double crochets. Then comes another front post double crochet pattern, meaning there are 7 stitches between each pair of front post double crochet patterns. Right here. After finishing this front post double crochet pattern, we work 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 1 bobble stitch, and then 3 more double crochets. After these 7 stitches, we proceed to work another front post double crochet pattern. Skip 1 stitch. Work 2 double crochets in a row. Now count 7 stitches below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skip it, and work the front post double crochet on the 8th stitch. Work 1 front post double crochet. Then count 1, 2, 3, 4, skip 4 stitches before working the next one. Front post double crochet. Then on the wrong side, continue from where we left off. Work 2 double crochets. Skip 1 stitch. Start working the 7-stitch interval again. 3 double crochets, 1 bobble stitch, 3 double crochets. Follow this pattern to complete the entire row. If you run out of yarn while crocheting, simply take the other side. Tie a knot to join the yarn and continue crocheting. Then keep crocheting forward. For the yarn tail left by the knot, if the knot was made while working single crochets, then weave it in while crocheting the edging. If it's on a row of double crochets, leave the tail here and weave it in when working the next row of single crochets. Behind. Just continue crocheting the double crochets normally. After completing the last front post double crochet pattern of this row, skip 1 stitch according to the pattern, then work double crochets evenly into the remaining 3 stitches. This is row 19. Make a chain stitch as the turning chain, then turn the workpiece. Now work row 20. On row 19, whether it's double crochets, front post double crochets, or bobble stitches, work single crochets evenly into each stitch, creating a row of single crochets. When encountering the yarn join point while working the single crochets, weave it in as you go. Although this side is the wrong side of the single crochets, since it's the inside of the hat, the yarn tail should be woven in on this side. First move it aside, then find the corresponding stitch here. Drape it over the hook. Then through this stitch here. Work a single crochet. Bring the yarn through. Weave it in as you go. Do the same for the rest. Leave a small tail when almost finished weaving in. Keep it here for now, and trim it later together. No need to weave in further after this point. Continue working single crochets normally to complete the row. Complete this row of single crochets. Make 2 chain stitches as the turning chain, turn the workpiece and begin crocheting. Row 21. Same as row 19, work 4 double crochets first. Then work a front post double crochet pattern. Skip 1 stitch. Work 2 double crochets together. Then on the previous row, this front post double crochet pattern, work a front post double crochet on the rightmost double crochet. Next on the leftmost, this double crochet stitch, work a front post double crochet. Then turn around. Join here. Work 2 adjacent double crochets. Skip 1 stitch. Work a double crochet. Previously it was 3 double crochets, a bobble stitch, 3 double crochets, then work 7 double crochets together here. Meaning this row doesn't have the bobble stitch. After finishing 7 double crochets, skip 1 stitch and begin the front post double crochet pattern. Now let's check the sample. This is the 21st row we were just working on. Start with 4 double crochets, then work the front post double crochet pattern. The crocheting method for this front post double crochet pattern is the same as the one here. The 5th row is identical. Between 2 front post double crochet patterns, there are 7 double crochets spaced apart, differing from the 19th row below only by having 3 double crochets and a bobble stitch. 3 double crochets, then 7 consecutive double crochets, followed by the 22nd row, which is also the same. Work single crochets evenly into each stitch in sequence for 1 row, up to the 22nd row. This completes section 1. Totaling 22 rows. Then continue without cutting the yarn directly into section 2. The first round of section 2 uses the same crocheting method as the 21st row's crocheting method is exactly the same. It's also section 1's. After completing the 22nd row of single crochets, chain 2 as beginning chain and turn the work piece. Follow the same crocheting method as the 21st row. Work 4 double crochets, then 1 front post double crochet pattern. Space 7 double crochets apart, then another front post double crochet pattern. Between every 2 front post double crochet patterns, always space 7 double crochets apart. First follow the same crocheting method as the 21st row, work through. Then, the difference from the previous 21 rounds of the front piece is here. Section 2 is worked in rounds. After completing the last stitch, slip stitch into the first double crochet, stitch to join the beginning and end into a ring. I'll demonstrate this later. For now, refer to the chart and work up to section 2. First round around, last stitch here. I've already completed section 1's 22nd row, up to this row of single crochets, and the part behind this is section 2's first round. After completing section 1's 22nd row, as I mentioned earlier, directly chain 2 as beginning chain, and turn the work piece, then follow the same crocheting method as the 21st row to work 1 round through. Then after completing the last stitch, since section 2 changes from working in rows to working in rounds, unlike previous row work, where you'd chain 1 and turn, here you need to fold this over. Then, starting chain or knot, slip stitch into the first double crochet stitch. Insert the hook into this stitch, pull the yarn through, and directly pull through the loop. That's 1 slip stitch, then we tighten it. This joins the beginning and end of the fabric piece into a ring, which is section 2's first round. After switching from working in rows to working in rounds, we still work back and forth, meaning we still turn the work. The difference is that when working in rows, you don't use a slip stitch, you just chain and turn. When working in rounds, first slip stitch into the first double crochet stitch and tighten, then chain and turn. So now we work the next round of single crochets, first chain 1 beginning chain, then same as before, turn the work piece. Then follow along the first round we just did. Work 1 single crochet into each stitch evenly, completing a round of single crochets. After finishing the round of single crochets, the last single crochet goes into the stitch where the first double crochet was, which is the insertion point of the slip stitch. Once completed, join with a slip stitch into the first single crochet stitch. Pull tight. This is section 2's second round. Then chain 2 as the beginning chain, turn the workpiece and continue crocheting. For the third round, starting from where the first round began, the chart will now show the slip stitch symbol. Remember, when working back and forth in rounds, each round ends with a slip stitch into the first stitch, then chain 1 to start the next round. Then chain 1 as the beginning chain. Turn the workpiece. Now we'll work the third round. After completing the beginning chain, the crocheting method here is the same as the row in section 1, exactly identical. First work 4 double crochets, then at the pattern position, work this front post double crochet pattern. At the middle position with a 7 stitch space, work 3 double crochets, 1 bobble stitch, 3 double crochets, then continue with this front post double crochet pattern. I won't repeat the demonstration here. Follow the crocheting method of row 19 in section 1 to complete this round first. After finishing the last 3 double crochets of this round, return to the starting position, and join with a slip stitch into the first double crochet stitch. Pull tight. This is the third round of section 2. Next, work the fourth round. Chain 1 as the beginning chain, turn the workpiece. Work a single crochet in each stitch of the previous round. Continue working single crochets all the way around. After completing the last stitch, join with a slip stitch into the first single crochet stitch to finish. Pull tight. This is the fourth round of section 2. Then chain 2 as the beginning chain. Turn the workpiece. Next, work the fifth round, which requires double crochet decreases. After making the starting chain and turning the piece, first work a double crochet, then yarn over for the decrease. Into the first stitch. Pull the yarn through, yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops, creating an incomplete double crochet. Then yarn over and pull through the adjacent stitch. Pull the yarn through. Also pull through the first 2 loops, making the second incomplete stitch. Now there are 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all of them one by one. This completes 1 double crochet decrease. After finishing this double crochet decrease, work 1 double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. Then, when reaching the front post double crochet pattern position, work normally. Work the front post double crochet pattern. After completing this pattern, skip 1 stitch, then work 3 double crochets. Next, work 1 double crochet decrease. Yarn over. Work 1 incomplete double crochet. Then in the adjacent stitch, work another incomplete double crochet. Yarn over again, and pull through all 3 loops one by one. This is another double crochet decrease. Then next, work 2 double crochets. Okay, we've reached the position for the next front post double crochet pattern, so work it normally. Front post double crochet. Now let's look at the crocheting pattern for this row of this round. It's at the front post double crochet pattern position. These 6 stitches are still worked as the normal front post double crochet 6 stitch pattern, and the decreases are done at the middle interval of 7 stitches for double crochet decrease. This round doesn't require working bobble stitches, so at the middle interval of 7 stitches, first work 3 double crochets. Then work 1 double crochet decrease. Then work 2 more double crochets, so it decreases from 7 stitches to 6. Decreased 1 stitch. After finishing this, Front post double crochet pattern. When reaching the 7 stitch position, do the same as here. 3 double crochets, 1 decrease, 2 double crochets. Follow this pattern to complete this round. After finishing the last front post double crochet pattern group, since we already decreased 1 stitch at the beginning, no need to decrease at the end, just work 3 normal double crochets, then slip stitch into the first double crochet decrease stitch, tighten. This is section 2, 5th round. Now work the 6th round. Chain 1 as the beginning chain, turn the work piece. Then work 1 single crochet in each stitch of the previous round, work even without decreasing. Work into each stitch correspondingly. After completing the last single crochet, join with a slip stitch in the first single crochet stitch. Pull tight. This is section 2, 6th round. Chain 2 as the beginning chain. Turn the work piece. Now work the 7th round. The starting position of the 7th round doesn't require decreasing like the 5th round. First work 3 double crochets. Then reach the front post double crochet pattern position. Work the front post double crochet normally. After completing, skip 1 stitch. First work 1 double crochet. Then work 1 double crochet decrease. Next work 3 double crochets. Then skip 1 stitch again, start working the front post double crochet pattern on this side. Let's look at the crocheting pattern for this round. The pattern for this round still has decreases in the middle intervals. Position for decreasing. Between 2 front post double crochet patterns, work 1 double crochet, then 1 decrease, then 3 double crochets following this pattern. This decrease position is staggered from the previous one here. Then the front post double crochet pattern is worked normally. Follow this pattern to complete the entire round first. After completing the round, skip 1 stitch after the last group of front post double crochet patterns, then work 1 double crochet first. This round didn't start with a decrease, so the remaining 2 stitches need to be worked as 1 double crochet decrease. After completing the decrease, at the first, slip stitch into the first double crochet stitch to finish. This is section 2, round 7. Then chain 1 as beginning chain, turn the work piece to crochet round 8, which is also a round of single crochets worked evenly. After completing the last stitch, slip stitch into the first single crochet stitch to finish. Round 8 is completed. Then chain 2 as beginning chains, turn the work piece, start crocheting round 9. First, work 1 double crochet. Then work 2 stitches together as 1 double crochet decrease, in the next 2 stitches here. Next comes the front post double crochet pattern position. Work the pattern normally. After completing this pattern, skip 1 stitch, then work a double crochet decrease directly here. Next stitch. Work 1. Half double crochets 5 stitch bobble stitch variation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then leave 1 loop. Pull through 2 loops one by one to complete a bobble stitch, then also work a double crochet decrease on these 2 adjacent stitches. Next skip 1 stitch and begin the next front post double crochet pattern. So the pattern for this round remains the same for the front post double crochet. 6 stitches per group. Then the middle. This interval position. At each interval position, it becomes decreasing 2 stitches, meaning, first work a double crochet decrease, then a bobble stitch, followed by another double crochet decrease. After decreasing here, there are still 5 stitches left after completing up to this point. Only 3 stitches remain in the middle interval. Following this pattern, complete this entire round. After finishing this round, skip 1 stitch at the end of the last front post double crochet pattern group, leaving 2 stitches. Then work a double crochet decrease. Then on the first double crochet stitch, join with a slip stitch to finish. Pull tight. This is round 9. Then make a chain stitch as the beginning chain, turn the workpiece to crochet round 10, which is also a round of single crochets worked evenly. After completing the last stitch, join with a slip stitch in the first single crochet stitch to finish. Pull tight. This is round 10. Then make 2 chain stitches as the beginning chain, turn to start crocheting round 11. After making the beginning chain for round 11, first, work a double crochet decrease. Then crochet the front post double crochet pattern normally. After completing the pattern, skip 1 stitch and work a double crochet. Then work another double crochet decrease. Proceed to the next pattern position. Skip 1 stitch and start the next front post double crochet pattern. Same as before, the front post double crochet pattern remains normal with 6 stitches per group. Then the decreasing section starts from 3 stitches reduced to 2 stitches apart. After completing the next front post double crochet pattern, work 1 double crochet followed by 1 decrease stitch. Follow this pattern to complete the entire round. After finishing the last front post double crochet pattern of this round, then skip 1 stitch and work a final double crochet. Then in the first double crochet decrease stitch, join with a slip stitch to finish. Pull tight. This is round 11. Then make 1 chain as the turning chain, turn the work piece and crochet round 12, which remains the same. Work even, crochet 1 round of single crochets. After completing the last single crochet stitch, still join with a slip stitch in the first single crochet stitch and pull tight. Then make 2 chains as the turning chain, turn the work piece to crochet round 13. First work a double crochet. Then work normally next to it. The front post double crochet pattern. After completing the pattern, skip 1 stitch and work a double crochet decrease directly on the next 2 stitches. Then, skip 1 stitch and start the next. The front post double crochet pattern. The pattern for this round is the same as before. The position of the front post double crochet pattern remains 6 stitches unchanged. Then the interval part, reduced from 2 stitches to 1 stitch. That is, after completing 1 front post double crochet pattern, work a double crochet decrease directly, then work the next pattern. Following this pattern, complete this round first. After completing the last front post double crochet pattern of this round, skip 1 stitch, and there's 1 stitch left, skip that one too. That is, after completing this pattern, directly join with a slip stitch in the first double crochet stitch of the round. Skipping this stitch here also counts as decreasing 1 stitch. This is round 13, then chain 1 as beginning chain and turn. Work round 14. Same as before. Work 1 single crochet in each corresponding stitch around. After completing the last single crochet, join with a slip stitch in the first stitch. Pull tight. Round 14 is completed. Then chain 2 as beginning chain. Turn. Start working round 15. From this round, we will no longer crochet this front post double crochet pattern. Then we first work 3 double crochets. Okay, next we need to work a front post double crochet decrease. First yarn over. Then pick up this double crochet, front post double crochet. Not the stitch, but pick up the entire stitch. From its right side insert, come out on the left side. Pick up the entire stitch. Bring the yarn over. Then pull up even with the side here. Yarn over through the first 2 loops. This is an incomplete front post double crochet. Then yarn over next to it, insert into this double crochet from the right side. Come out on the left side. Pick up the entire. Then through the first 2 loops. Also an incomplete front post double crochet. Now there are 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through each one. This completes a decrease for the front post double crochet, meaning the decrease for this round is at this position. 1 stitch decreased. Next. Since we're working a front post stitch here, the next stitch. Skip 2 stitches. That's the position of this front post stitch. Crochet over here, then skip 2 stitches. Starting from the 3rd stitch, work 5 double crochets. After completing the 5 space double crochets, we reach this front post stitch position again. Make a front post double crochet decrease just like before. First pick up this 1 post stitch. Work 1 incomplete front post double crochet, then pick up another one. Make another incomplete stitch. Then pull through each loop sequentially. 3 loops are completed for a front post double crochet. Decrease. Then skip the next 2 stitches. Skip them, and starting from the 3rd stitch, work 5 space double crochets again. Okay, let's check the pattern for this round. The pattern for this round is based on the previous 13th round. On these 2 front post double crochet clusters. Work 1 double crochet, then a front post double crochet decrease, with 5 double crochets between each pair of decreases. As spacing, and the 2 stitches behind the decrease are skipped, these 2 stitches are not worked. It can also be considered as, between each set of 5 double crochets, skip 2 stitches. Following this pattern, work this round first.